Hello, good evening. This is Olivia from Lithuania. Nice to have you, Master Lazar.
Thank you, thank you for the invite. It's my very big pleasure to be here with you two ladies. Thank you.
Yeah, Master Ella, how are you? We've been missing you so long.
Hello to everyone. So I'm really happy to have you all again. And so, hello everybody who is watching us. I hope our live streaming's benefit is that you learn something new every time. I'm glad to present our new Phiremoval Worldwide live stream series. As I promised, today our guest is PhiAcademy Master Technician Lazar Grahovac. And we will talk with him about the possibilities of removal of unwanted pigment by laser and PhiRemoval techniques. Both these techniques are the PhiAcademy brands, equally popular and evaluated, recognized by PhiAcademy members, followers of these two techniques. I think everyone who watches us will receive a lot of valuable information to help you to understand the capabilities of these techniques. And now let's talk to the esteemed Lazar. Since you are our guest, there will be many questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, born ready. Shoot.
Super. So I assume that prospective students would like to listen to information about you. What is the relationship between your name and your current activities? Has Branko invited you to work to PhiAcademy because of your name? Tell us about yourself.
Thank you. For one more time, I want to thank you for this invite to this amazing stream, and I want to say hello to everyone, all the watchers, the followers of PhiAcademy, and everyone that are, let's say, future students, future members. My name is Lazar Grahovac, and me and Branko met at let's say 2018. Yeah. He had some, let's say, tasks to finish, and he wanted a proper solution, so he asked for help. And my mentor from my faculty told me, okay, let's go, let's talk with Branko, maybe we can help him. And at the end, only me came, so it was one-on-one with Branko. And we started talking. He had some tasks for me. He gave me plenty of time to solve them. And step by step, he really liked my job. Really, we found the same connection. Because first, I finished the faculty of pharmacy, medical biochemistry. And currently, I'm on the PhD of toxicology. So I am science guy, yeah. So Branko has a lot of ideas, and he often is looking for, let's say, answers that maybe he doesn't know. And whenever he gave me a task, I found the solution, and he said, okay, whenever I tell you something to do, you do it perfectly, and why not? Let's start working together. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So back in the faculty, I started to learn a little bit about lasers, and in that specific moment, Branko said, hey, we need a laser machine to remove the old permanent makeup. So it would be great if you can make a course and teach people, and just do it right. Don't do it fast, don't do it sloppy, just do it slowly, but to be right and accurate. So that's it for the start.
Super. Yeah. So you became a member of Masters in PhiAcademy.
Yeah, it was a long path. I was studying. I was in the field of the laser let's say, a little bit on the faculty. And then in some moment when Branko told me, okay, go explore your knowledge, read, do the technique, learn the technique from other people's, and let's make something with Phi. And it was like that. So it needed me about 6 months to 1 year to complete everything, and then we started a course.
Amazing. So you are creator of PhiLaser technique, right? PhiLaser method.
Yes. Branko gave me that opportunity to make the first course, and the first training was August 12, 2018. So that was the first step.
Yes, I remember very well because everyone wanted to attend your first PhiLaser course. I remember this.
Yeah, it was a very big number of applicants, and it was amazing. I think at the end it was 17 people at the first course, 17 masters.
And from different countries, different continents.
Yeah, that first course was very amazing, and it was a little bit scary. A little bit. Why? Because 17 masters from 17 different countries with 1,700 different questions.
Yes, and some of them, they tried also Phiremoval before. Actually,
Yes.
that's why we attend your course, because they wanted to be double experience.
Yes, and from the start until today's day, I'm always for that solution. If you know both techniques, there is no thing you can't remove from the skin. If you know the Phiremoval, if you know the PhiLaser, you have two kinds of weapons, let's say like that, against tattoos. So one is better in some stuffs, the other technique is better for something else. So when you combine them both, it's amazing.
So when you started to work, I think so you notice how deep is the problem now to have this unwanted pigment, and so how our clients, they like to remove, this. I think so you notice, right?
Yes. There is. I saw so much bad works, and there is big number of examples. You have the simple tattoo that's not too deep, that's on the surface, that's not a problem. If, for example, if it's dark, it's the best for the laser. But also you get example of yellow color, of white color, of deep pigments that you cannot remove. So there is a lot of problems, cases that you can imagine.
I think so. Hajar has now one question for you, very special.
Okay, let's see. Let's hear. I don't hear you.
Hajar.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah. So now.
sorry. I put it on mute. Well, Master, wasn't it the case that when you started working on training, many said laser is the next ordinary laser? And how did you win your place under the sun?
Well, it was tough at the start, especially because when PhiLaser came, everybody was like, "Is that the next opponent of the Phiremoval? Why is your laser better than the others and everything?" So there was a big struggle at the start, but in every next course with every new students, you have opportunity to chat, to discuss, and yes, PhiLaser is the ordinary because what is the biggest point in PhiAcademy? It is support. When you support people and when you give them information on the right time, the right information, they are feeling comfortable, and they are like safe. Yeah. So we built a good machine, and with good support, we make a big goals. So it was like that.
You know, I need to comment a little bit also. I follow you since you started to work, and I need to say that I really always look to the works in your PhiLaser community. I'm really surprised how good they are. I'm so happy for that because actually we work in the same academy. If each brand is amazing and has very good positions, of course, it's a good support for all members for our community. And
Yes.
yes, and for example, I have one question more because, you know, I am really a person who always looks for reality results. And my question is, what is your attitude to the fact that students upload jobs immediately after the laser procedure? Actually, after all, it is the moment then the pigment is not visible, and it seems that the skin is already clean. What is your opinion about?
My opinion is that that's a good thing. Why? I will now explain. It is because what is the number one fear of the every laser that people have for lasers? It's the damage, because the people mm, um, the people have a big experience about that lasers are bad, that lasers do damage to the skin. There is always blood after treatment. Scars are 100% present. So my opinion is that it's good to put the work immediately after the treatment, so you can see that skin is not damaged, that there is no bleeding, nothing. So the percentage of scar appearance is decreased. So by my opinion, I know why you ask that, because yeah, pigment is like disappeared, and for a few hours it's back like nothing happened. Yeah, but I told my student that it would be good to post and to send me personally on the course pictures immediately after treatment, so I can see did they make a damage. Because when I made this course, my mission was first not harm. Everything after that is a plus, and it's a benefit.
Yes, yes, is your answer is absolutely correctly. Just, you know, I am thinking about clients, because sometimes we are thinking, okay, yeah, I see that actually right after procedure, pigment is disappearing, you know. And if someone like artists make this procedure and after that client gets opposite result, you know, so sometimes it's very difficult to explain for client that here is picture right after and pigment is invisible, not visible. That's why, you know, we need sometimes to have a lot of time for explanations, but when
Yes.
we show real result, healed result, of course it's a little bit different.
Yes, by
But
my opinion, it is the best always to write on the same on that work that they post. This is immediately after laser treatment, so the client, the artist, the everyone knows what are we looking at. So, like you said, it's the best when they wrote heel picture. That's the best. So you can clearly see the tattoo before the treatment and 4, 5, 6 weeks after the treatment.
yes, but I understand very well your explanation, really, because we see in the market, in beauty market, very bad examples when skin is absolutely damaged after laser, after non-laser removals. We can see such pictures. So yes, I stay by your point. I understand very well. So thank you very much that you explained very, very well. Okay. Hajar, you have now question about red colors, right?
You're muted again.
Yes, she muted.
Yeah, let's talk about the color, the guy.
Okay, red color. It is usually oh my God, iron oxide. I
Iron
stopped it.
oxide, yes. And I see really excellent results, in your PhiLaser community, how your students, they remove this, I like very much. So you like to show now some
Hello?
maybe video slideshow, right?
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Lazar?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Now we will
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. Actually, Hajar wanted to ask you, about red colors removal, iron oxide removal. And I see excellent results of your students. And as I know, you prepared very beautiful slideshow, right? Can we see now?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second, we will be ready. Yeah. And I also prepared how we remove red color. So it's just very interesting,
Sorry, should I share the presentation?
No problem. Yeah, we will show very, very quickly. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we can look.
Oh, here you go.
Yes.
Great. Yeah, that was about me and the science.
You can comment,
Sure. Here are the both machines that we had in the academy. The left side is the old version of PhiLaser, and on the right side is the new version 2.0. So as you can see, pretty much the machine, let's say machine box, machine body is the same, just we have a new handpiece that is 4 times quicker. So it is very good, and it has better removal of color. This slide. This is the slide where I wanted to present you the red color that is usually iron oxide. As you can see, these works are left and right. It is from Carla Laszlo, our beloved master that became also PhiLaser Master because she's amazing. She learned so fast this technique and everything about, and delivered so much beautiful works I cannot describe. So
Yes, Carla works very sincerely. I know it. Yeah.
yeah, and she also, I think she also knows Phiremoval. Yeah.
Yes, she's trained.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. And in the middle, it's my student Anna from Serbia. So this is after one treatment, which is very good, because usually laser machines are killer of dark colors. If you go to the lighter colors, it becomes a little bit difficult, but not impossible. That's the example for red color. PhiLaser has option to remove red color, which is great.
Super.
So these are the examples of red color removal. And usually it needs more treatments for red color than for dark colors. Yeah, this slide was about the topic that you and Hajar asked me, why students take pictures immediately after treatment. Here you can see on both left side is skin of one older woman that has around 70 years. So I picked this work because her skin was so sensitive and so thin, I cannot describe you. And when I didn't make any damage there, I told myself, then you can do any type of skin. If I managed to let's say save this skin from damage, then anything else is piece of cake.
You are proud of yourself, right?
In this moment, yeah, I must.
I understand. I have such moments too, you know. Sometimes really I am proud of myself.
Yeah, but this left is very special to me because that lady is very nice person, and we had struggle because her color wasn't simple. It wasn't only dark color. Under this, when we finished the whole process of removal, there is a yellow color. So she at the end she must go to Phiremoval. So on the right picture you can see right part of right picture is before treatment, and left part is after treatment. You can see on the right part it's a green color. So that's one crazy case that we were talking at the start, that when you were doing this kind of job you can see a lot of cases that you can't even imagine. So just imagine that you have green color on your face.
Beautiful color.
Beautiful. if you want to become Hulk, yeah. The next one is one example of the lips removal, because there is I got a lot of questions from my students and everybody. Can you use laser device on the lips? The answer is yes, you can, but you need to be careful, especially because red color can contain one substance, and Ella, I think you probably know which substance is the worst enemy of any kind of laser.
Yes, titanium dioxide.
Titanium, yeah. That's the worst enemy of any laser machine.
But actually, you know, now artists can be lucky because more and more often time artists, PMO artists, they use colors of tattoo pigment, and tattoo pigment not always has this titanium dioxide. That's why the synthetic colors is much more easy to remove by laser.
Yes, I agree with that. The titanium is, I think, the worst substance in the whole beauty world, by my opinion. So this is the case of one. Can you please turn back to the lips? Thank you. This case is only one session treatment, and as you can see on the bottom part how intensive red color was, and this is the result. When the client saw this result, she said, "Wait, don't do anything more."
Satisfied.
Yeah, she's satisfied. And this is also work of my student Anna from Kragujevac. So big hi for her.
And I will tell about this work something also. You know, when I see that this color is even, you know, not like spots somewhere, it's even. So it's brilliant work.
Yeah. I when she showed me this, I couldn't imagine that she removed the whole area perfectly, which is not often the case.
Okay.
This slide I put it here because we have also a lot of questions about after laser, how healthy is the skin? Can we do the permanent makeup? Can we do a new eyebrows? So this is the slide that I wanted to show you. On the right part of the picture, you can see before treatment, down right is after treatments, and then you can see the red color that remained there. And after I think 2 treatments, we removed the color, so it was the perfect place to put a new Phibrow's eyebrow.
Yep.
Yeah, and
That's great. And okay, my question is, how long you need to wait, you know, till you want to make a new eyebrows?
yeah, I just stopped. I wanted to hear your question, but I wanted to tell that. Yeah, because we are connected in this area. That's also often a question, how much time it needs to pass after the last treatment so we can put new eyebrows. The minimum time that needs to pass is 6 weeks, but
Okay.
the recommendation is to wait 8 weeks.
Mhm.
Because when you do, me personally don't do eyebrows, but my colleagues yes, and they did the test on the 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks to do the eyebrows, and they told me that after 8 weeks, skin is perfectly ready for the pigment and for the new eyebrows. On the 6th week, it's like they described like a gum, something like that. The skin is like a gummy. So after 8 weeks, it's perfect. It's perfect time to do the new eyebrows.
Okay, it's nice to know because sometimes, you know, people, they are too hurry and they like to have, you know, new eyebrows immediately as it possible. So our artists and masters, they need to explain to clients that skin needs to have time to regain, right?
Of course, the same like the question, how many time it needs to pass between 2 treatments, which is very important. So skin has enough time to heal properly, to prepare itself for the next treatment. And I had for in these 3 years, I had 2 cases where students didn't follow the instructions and did early. Let's say now I'm telling the students to wait 5 to 6 weeks between 2 treatments, and those 2 students did treatment after 3 weeks and after 2 weeks. That was horrible. That was like big burns and of course big damage to the skin and scars, and it wasn't nice
Yes,
picture.
sometimes students, they don't listen us, yeah, and they think that they know well everything and they make experiments on the skin. So it's not allowed to do that, yeah.
Yes. So listen to your masters. They have enough experience and they know why they told you to wait.
Yes.
Yeah, the next slide is this is also good work of red color removal, as you can see. But I wanted to use this picture to describe also one very frequent question, and that question is: does PhiLaser destroys hair, and can you do the treatment, the procedure without damaging the hair? You can here you can see that hairs are a little bit white, so it means that laser sorry, that laser impulse laser shot hit the hair. The final answer is that laser doesn't hurt the skin. I had a lot of questions. Will this laser destroy the root of the hair?
Yes.
The answer is also no. This is not a laser for hair removal. It is for tattoo removal, so it won't destroy the hair. I believe me or not, I had few cases where hair started growing from the parts where hair wasn't.
You have
Was
also the same results, right? More hairs
Yeah.
than it was before, right?
Yes, yes. So I can only say opposite, not.
Okay, we will come back to this question a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, and now we go to the next slide. Carbon peeling, right?
Yes, carbon peeling, the big treatment that everyone talks about. It's very popular in the west part of the Europe and USA. It's very good treatment because it's painless, totally painless. You are enjoying in this treatment. You put this carbon gel on the face. Of course, you put all the protective glasses. And what is the point of this treatment? In this gel, you have one substance. It's carbon, active carbon, that binds everything that your skin doesn't need. So bacteria, sebum, dirt, dead skin cells, everything that's not necessary on the skin is binds to the active carbon. And when you shoot with a laser on the mask, you destroy the mask and you destroy the carbon that binds everything that's not necessary. So it's, let's say, cleaning treatment.
Nice to hear it because was question about, and maybe we'll come back a little bit more. Thank you.
And I think this we should leave this slide for the end.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So let's come back now, and actually I divided, in separated topics because I wanted always to speak about many things in separated ways. And actually, when we started to speak about iron oxide and how you removed also, as I told, I saw great results. But let's now to see how Phiremoval removes, all these red colors. Actually, yes, we have, two options to remove. We have two products, but also needles. Needles are very important for this case, and we sometimes change techniques. We work with machine, we start to work with machine, and later we continue on the manual technique. But anyway, it's better one time to see, and if we speaking always about iron oxide, we always, in the beginning, we thought that, oh my God, it's so difficult to remove this kind of color. And more tips, how to work on this case, you will get during training or from our masters, but now it's my slideshow. We have really brilliant artists and masters in different countries, and we're working on different Fitzpatrick skin type. And so they are able, always to make mistakes, but, Phiremoval training is really great, and we have so many topics in our course. That's why we are prepared very well to work on very high Fitzpatrick skin type and not to have any hypopigmentation or hyperpigmentation. So here are works from really different countries. And yeah, sometimes here is just one session, sometimes twice it made, And of course, we have cases when artist works on mature skin and aging skin. But anyway, also it goes very well. Also, no damaged skin. And we teach our students not to work too deep and not to make too much passes on the skin. It's very important. And sometimes our technique called, like a butterfly technique. I think that you teach your students too, not to work too hard and not to use very powerful laser, and just always to recognize what kind of skin you have. And of course, you are during your course speaking about Fitzpatrick skin types, yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So actually, we show how we work on
This is my favorite. This is my favorite. It's amazing work.
yeah. And as I know, we didn't speak about such things that when you work with laser, iron oxide turns to gray color, right?
Sorry, iron or titanium?
Iron oxide doesn't it also turns to red to green gray color.
I have.
Okay, maybe low internet or something.
Oh, here I am.
Welcome back.
About iron oxide, I didn't get.
Yes. What is going on? We will wait for a minute. Okay.
It will be on. He's back.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
It's like I'm going to the backstage. I don't know why. Okay.
But my question was, is
About
iron
gray.
oxide turns to gray color during procedure with
No,
laser?
no.
No.
I didn't have that kind of experience. I'm always happy when I see the iron oxide, and the iron oxide after laser is from red goes to lighter red, and we have the problem when it is titanium dioxide in the red color, and then that color becomes gray and darker than gray.
I think each technique has some problems when we have titanium dioxide in pigment. Anyway, so we need to combine then products or needles, special needles, to destroy this pigment layer. But anyway, I saw and I have this experience when you work with lasers, it turns to gray color. I think it's because of some kind of laser, right?
I think it's up to substance. The substance. I think substance change its molecule. It's how to say in other simple words. Yeah, just substance turns because of the heat and everything. It turns color because of the conformation in the molecule.
Can be, yeah, sure, I agree with you. And okay, if we talk now about tattoos, yes, for sure. My question is, how do you manage to remove a linear tattoo? We have two kinds of tattoo. One is shading style or a special tattoo, which are made very soft, and other kind is linear tattoo. And as far as my experience shows, this is an equilibrist rope work, no matter which technique is applied, removal or laser. Let's talk about where the risk comes from and how to avoid it.
Maybe you can start first with this topic.
Okay, so actually I prepared some slideshow about
Great.
technique, how we remove. And I have here, for example, such things, what I notice, Peter, you can show our slideshow. So I think we should explain to our listeners how serious this topic is, because linear tattoo technique and hair strokes, eyebrow technique, including microblading, are interrelated. So the pigment is inserted a little deeper, and compared to the shading technique, lines are adjusted, which means they are repeated. And tattoo linear technique is usually done in black, which is highly concentrated. Therefore, the same requirements apply to all removal techniques: attention to precision during the procedure and attention to the concept of healthy skin with due consideration of the risk of the procedure. And here, as you know, when you work, for example, we work with sharp needles, and we need to work just in epidermis-dermis junction. But someone artists, we also will like to know, this is my work. Here, I can tell about this work a lot of things. But anyway, you can work very safely and not to leave any traces in the skin. Even you will make more than 5 procedures, sometimes 7 procedures. It depends where you work. And I like to know your experience, how you work on this black color, and in special areas, where skin is very, very thin. Your experiences. What you can tell about?
Okay, until Hajar comes back. Yes, the linear tattoos are very difficult to remove. Okay, I'm here again. The linear tattoos are very, very hard to remove because, like you said, the artist that made that tattoo passed more times with the machine and put a lot of color in it, and usually it's also on the in deep range. So somewhere under the, let's say, under middle of dermis, near to the hypodermis. So laser has some, let's say, penetration in the skin, and the best is when the tattoo is in the middle and upper part of the dermis. That's the best case. That's the case where the laser will do its job, and and the best option is that tattoo is dark, because laser machines are destroying the dark color. But if, like you said, if the pigment is deeper than the middle part of the dermis, then we have problem, and laser cannot penetrate that deep, so it can't remove that color.
Okay, I like to share my experience actually, because yes, we work like that with dark color and linear technique. For example, we start to work with Phiremoval products, and we make several sessions. We catch all this pigment to the surface because we have this possibility with Phiremoval light. And after that, when we see still shadows in the skin, we can advise to work with laser and to remove, to polish the skin. And still, if you have some remains of pigment, you can finish again with removal products. It can be, for example, enzyme power. So you see that our techniques are very, very close, and we cannot say that we are competitors. No, we are absolutely in team, because if you like to reach, the best results, we need to learn how to combine these techniques.
Just like you said, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
And yes, of course, we get sometimes clients after, as you said, after very deep tattoos, and we got already before laser treatments 5-7 times, and they are coming with the shadows in the skin. Yes, they are coming. And yes, we also continue with Phiremoval, but the best way also is always to catch pigment to the surface. If you already notice that this tattoo is made very deep and with migration in between skin layers, and after that you can continue already with laser. Very, very successful. Yeah, it's my
Yes, yes.
experience.
Great, great. The same thing told me my sorry, my students that knows both techniques. They combined it in that kind of style like you described right now.
That's great.
That's great. May
Hajar,
I, Hajar, are you with us?
Hajar, do you listen us?
Actually, you know,
Okay.
I have a little problem. It's a bigger problem. It's not a small one. Something went wrong with my PC, and it shut down all of a sudden. And I don't know. Something also is wrong with the charger. It won't work. So I don't know if you have noticed. I switched to the phone. Now I am from my phone. So
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bit.
we can see.
So have you listened now about our no conversation laser and fear removal? So maybe you have also some notes, about.
I just wanted to know, is this laser harming the hair growth? Um,
No, 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 no. It's 100% safe for hair, and it won't damage it. It won't hurt it. It may, if you hit the hair with a laser, it removes its pigment for 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, pigment comes back, and that's it. That's the only problem, let's say, aesthetically, because you have white hair. So yeah, you can try to avoid that by moving hairs with hand or some object, and to work with the other hand. So that's useful tip for that. And I said earlier, so it's not damaging the hair, but me personally had a few cases where hair started growing on the parts where we are removing permanent makeup. I think
Okay.
Hajar again, yeah.
And actually, when we speak about PhiLaser, it means something different else. And we have experience, with other lasers, and we sometimes really we damage, all these follicles in the skin. But other lasers, not PhiLaser, because this education is completely different, as you told, and the students they work very safety because they have very good school from you, right? And for example, if we speak about this case and hair grow after fee removal procedures, we can state that after fee removal light procedures, where we use glycolic acid, eyebrow hairs seem to come to life, become thicker. And there are just more of them also. And this is, of course, the result of our staccato technique, which is similar to acupuncture and product interaction. That's why we can say that really that during this procedure, we remove pigment unwanted, and also we get more hairs.
Which is great.
Just great, really, for sure. Hajar, it's your
yes,
question now.
yeah. I'm trying. Can you carry on, please, on my behalf? I'm trying to fix my phone.
Now I think so. Time to speak about how laser technique is effective in the lip area. Actually, you show in your presentation already a little bit, but maybe you have some slideshow more.
Hmm.
Racinta. Slideshow. Aha. Okay. Because again, when we start to speak what ingredients has, pigment on the lips, yeah, we have different kind of pigments and different manufacturers, actually. And so I honestly will tell you that just before I never saw great results with laser. but you show really this, and with my eyes, firstly, I saw, oh my God, it can be made by laser, and many of my colleagues, they're surprised, and once I wrote for you, oh my God, it can be made by laser? But actually now I believe really that it's true, and it depends just on pigment,
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yes. And really, I like to show how we work on the lips, which also has pigment in which is content, is titanium dioxide. So I have prepared one slideshow about lips removal. So you will see here very old, also permanent makeup. You will see mistakes of PMU artists. And of course, you will see pigment of different manufacturers. And today, really, I am proud to say that when we started, to work on the lips, in the past, I never had, seen so great results as today. And let's see. Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's coming. Yeah. Sometimes it takes. Hajar, it depends on you. You need to add, now slideshow.
Yeah.
Okay, about lips. Yeah.
From phone.
Yes. So actually, when we talk about lips, it doesn't matter. It made, with PMU art 20 years before or 10 years before. And we can, of course, we have more pictures, but we have some technical problems.
Easy.
Yeah, it's okay. And if we talk, what is more easy to remove, very fresh made work or very old? Yeah, of course, it's always will be more easy to remove very fresh made. And we don't need always to wait till it we heal it. If this work is made till 7 days, it can be very quickly done, everything, just in one procedure. But also, when you have here titanium dioxide, of course, it will be also possible to remove. And it will not turn to gray color or something. No, just it will fade, by each procedure.
I wanted to ask, do you have experience with removing titanium dioxide with
Yes, I will
PhiRemoval?
show if Hajar will have possibility to show with our, Hajar. So actually
Yes.
now, before to show about, our titanium dioxide removal results, I like to ask, what about a yellow pigment? Is a laser already able to remove this color?
Unfortunately, no. Yellow and white color are not let's say in the domain of current PhiLaser. So we can't remove those colors. So when clients come with white color, I immediately send them to the PhiRemoval, and if there is some brown color, we are removing it with the laser, and often is the case that that brown color, the last remains become yellow. So also the same thing. If there is a yellow color, I personally send it to the PhiRemoval. So my friend that is a PhiRemoval artist told me that you remove yellow color with enzyme. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. And also, I have prepared one work to show here. Hajar, can you show this eyebrows removal? At the moment, I don't have so many clients, but they will come in the future for sure to me. Lips removal still, okay. But Hajar, maybe we can speak now about this yellow color. Here is one picture of eyebrows. And this girl was coming, you know, after 5 laser procedures. And she has really very bright yellow color. Yes, that's why. And here is the result after 2 procedures. Can we repeat again this eyebrow? Hajar?
Yeah, something is wrong. I cannot share.
Can we repeat this picture with eyebrows?
It won't share. I'm sorry.
So we have some technical problems. Actually,
Yeah,
what we can
I'll
do,
fix it.
yeah, and we can speak, just to speak.
Yes,
Okay?
of course, we can speak.
Yeah. So
Tell me, I wanted to ask you about this current situation in the world. How are you going? How are you surviving this COVID-19?
yes, this situation, of course, is very hard in our country, and yeah, we are almost the first country in the European Union which has so many cases with COVID, and that's why they're before very strictly in lockdown. But since this Monday, beauticians, they started to work and we were allowed to work, and of course we are now happy with this. But anyway, you know, what will happen in the future, nobody knows, because we have, you know, listened that doctors are speaking that COVID will come back, you know, and will be more hard like before, and it will come in autumn again. So we need to use this time. And if you like to travel, of course, we need to be in quarantine. And yeah, always, you know, you have, for example, your trainings in abroad countries. So when you come back again, you need to be 14 days in lockdown. So everything is going very, very hard. We are in such situation, and I think so you in the same situation, right?
Yes, of course, the whole country and our neighbor countries are in the same mess. When you go somewhere, you need to stay 14 days in the quarantine, in isolation, and just before 2 or 3 weeks, the vaccines came to our country, so everyone are.
Yeah. Okay. I had one question from you, you know, about eyeliner procedures. So it's dangerous to work or not? You know, you are asking, you know, it's how danger is this procedures, right? Because, you know, you see some questions or not? Some people who listen us, they asking us also about some things. Before to speak about eyeliner removal, we can answer to Amani Morsi. She's asking what is the difference between PhiLaser and other laser, you know? Can you answer? Lazar? Lazar? Lazar, can you listen us? Okay, today is something going on. I don't know what is going, but actually everyone is a little bit lost. Just I am alone, and I need to perform for you what I wanted to say. So we started, to speak with Lazar about such things that, he asked, how dangerous is to work on eyeliner? And I need to say that I prepared really slideshow. I will put on my wall this slideshow later after this live streaming, because we cannot now to show for you. So it's not dangerous to work on eyeliner with Phiremoval products, because the very safety technique is created. Now we see what we wanted to see before. This is yellow color removal after 5 laser procedures. So I did here 2 procedures with Phiremoval light, and as you see, this bright yellow color disappears. I think that very soon I will post, how does it look after 3 Phiremoval procedures, and you will be satisfied with this result. Actually, Hajar, can we move now to another slideshow? And here is eyeliner removal, if it's possible, of course.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So eyeliner procedure, because everyone who just begin to learn this technique always have the same, question. Eyeliner removal, how to work on safety. Actually, we always, work with very small amount of the product. Eyes are always closed. Even you work on lower eyeliner. So very soon I will show a video where I work, with different techniques, but especially I like very much to work with manual technique. And this manual technique always let me, to work very sensible, and I feel the skin very well, how deep I am, how much product I have. And that's why I control every time this special conditions. As you see, you can work on not only eyeliner technique, but also on pigment migration and shading techniques. So here is many different options how to work. And now at the moment would be nice to see videos, if we will have, of course, possibility. So, Lazar, I saw, I said that if we have some technical problems, we will put on our walls, all these special slide shows where it's possible to see. Hajar, we have another one, video.
Yeah, these works of eyeliner are amazing.
Yes, it's not easy to remove very old products, very old pigments which stays in the skin 20 years, because they have fibrosis on the pigment molecules. But anyway, we have super results. Not yellow, not yellow. Yeah. Hajar, can we see this? You see, I always control amount of the product. If I apply a lower eyeliner, there is small amount of a product. Before each pass, it needs to be applied. And after that, you see, eyes almost closed, and I move very careful as butterfly, because all this job is making Phiremoval, not only my technique. Sometimes when you think that you're working with glycolic acid, you know, around the eyes, it seems really mission is impossible. But anyway, if you know how to do it, it's absolutely, absolutely safety. Okay. I see that today I speak so much, but what I can do, because I was initiator who, you know, for this topic. And about titanium dioxide, you know, yes, exactly. When I started to work with this technique, which I created for Phiremoval, I thought, oh my God, other techniques, they remove titanium dioxide, but they have side effects. For example, if product is based on alkaline, yes, you always will have, you know, traces in the skin after this removal procedure when it will be healed. I saw so many cases like that. If you remove titanium dioxide with alkaline, you see always traces in the skin. And that's why for me was a sign that I need to create something else. And this staccato technique is created really for pigment which has titanium dioxide inside. This staccato technique is based, as we talked already before, on acupuncture. You are making little bit vibration in the skin. You move in the skin by doing a lot of pricks in the one area, and you're making micro channels in the skin, which leads always to go Phiremoval in the skin. And Phiremoval destroys this titanium dioxide, especially if you work with Phiremoval light, which has, you know, glycolic acid. And it works very, very well. We can remove all this camouflage from the skin because, you know, it was 10 years before very trendy to cover all this old permanent makeup. And when we work also on very bad condition skin, when we see scarred skin, some scars on the way, so we can improve always skin appearance. And many artists, masters, they can confirm that when you making procedure with, especially with Phiremoval light, you always will get very beautiful skin appearance. So I need to tell you, like conclusion, you know, titanium dioxide really has so far been a mission impossible for the laser. I know it, but maybe in the future it will be possible. And this whitening agent is a component part of a large numbers of lips pigment as well as camouflage color skin tones. Until recently, it was fashionable to mask mistakes, pigment migration, or the old PMO. Even now, there are extra creative masters who are trying to cover stretch marks, dark circles under the eyes. This is a very temporary solution to the problem. Sooner or later, titanium white becomes white or pale yellow. And in additional, it forms a relief in the skin. You know, the skin doesn't like a dense structure and pushes it up to the skin surface. And that's why when we use Phiremoval light, you know, we have this option to remove unwanted pigment. I tell you one thing, you know, when skin heals after this titanium dioxide, it looks absolutely different. It seems like cement goes from the skin, you know. You just see, you know, pieces of the white substance, you know, and it looks not nice for sure. Healing is a little bit different, and the crust is much more thicker usually, as you see here. But skin is healing very well, and you again have a possibility to come back to the natural beauty. That's why we are really proud that we can do it, actually. So, Lazar, as you see, I answered to your question, but I don't see you anymore. What we can do? Okay.
Where is he?
Yeah, today we have very interesting live stream, what we can do, but you come back and we are lucky again to see you, no?
I don't know what is this. My laptop turned off at 30% of battery. I don't know why. But the most important, I came really fast back, so I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you was done, you know. So our question, the last one of the last questions is, you know, many, you know, students, they always asking, you know, you told shortly that the skin structure after our procedures, for example, laser removal procedures, still is the same beautiful like it was before first procedures, but a number of victims of improper procedures you can be found online in the internet, you know, all the social medias. So what you can say for the future students, you know, about your procedures? How is the skin structure above after the laser procedures? Tell me a little bit one time more.
I can say for both techniques, for PhiLaser and PhiRemoval technique, that if you are doing the treatment it's like it should be, and if you are trained well, and if you are not, let's say, experimenting something, if you are following the right steps, the skin will be the best as it could be like before the treatments. If you hurt the skin will answer you with, let's say, scars and something like that. But if you do the fine technique, that if you follow the right rules, you will be able to maintain the skin health at the maximum level, so that, let's say, no one can see the difference before and after the procedures. And after that, those procedures I speak about, Phiremoval and PhiLaser, you can do the new permanent makeup. So my personal opinion is the only thing that is important is to choose the right academy and the right technique. That's it.
You answer very well, you know, and one question, you know, directed to us, to our techniques, you know, hyperpigmentation, you know, is a common phenomenon after laser procedures or not?
Um, yes and no.
Hyperpigmentation.
Hypopigmentation, yeah, removal of the natural
Especially online
pigment.
tattoo, you know.
Yes, yes, because laser doesn't have brain. You need to be his brain. So that happens especially with the skin type 4, 5, and 6. So with the darker skin types, because the laser doesn't recognize the natural skin and the hyperpigmentation, let's say like that. So he sees that melanin like it's opponent, and it destroys him. But I have students in Brazil that works with PhiLaser, and we managed to find the best settings to use it on the dark skin, so you don't make hypopigmentation. So you don't use the ordinary energy like you would do with skin type 1, 2, or 3, to the lower levels of energy, so you won't remove the natural pigment.
Super. Thank you very much for this answer. And my almost last question is, students would ask us, you know, what is the relationship between us, competition or cooperation?
Trust me, that's the question that haunts me from the first day I came in the PhiAcademy as a PhiLaser Master Technician. Yeah, we are not competitors at all. We are we are two halves of the same same thing. So if you know the both techniques, you don't have problems in your job, because you can remove. For example, I will try to make it as simple as possible. You can remove lighter colors with Phiremoval faster than with the laser. With the laser, you can do the bigger areas, the darker areas faster than with the Phiremoval. With PhiRemoval, you can remove eyeliner. With laser, you can't. It's forbidden to remove eyeliner because you can damage the eye. So you can plus here. So the two halves of the same thing.
Yes, and I would like, everyone to understand that there is not yet a single super technique that would absolutely or to maximum extent remove unwanted pigment after a minimum number of procedures. But we work on, and we continue to work and to look for solutions, and struggles between different techniques and manufacturers are unnecessary. On the contrary, we need to find an interconnection and make the most of all capabilities of different techniques. And after all, we work for the benefit of our clients. Together, we can do a lot, right?
Yes, and like you described earlier, that combination of the both on the same client gives the best result.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure. And so I think so that since now we need to be more closer and we need to share our experience because we work for our clients. And I would like to thank you very much for a comprehensive and interesting conversation. And I think that we'll meet again because of our students. We will have questions again and we will try to help them. If we did not answer any questions during live streaming after this live, you can post your comments and we will definitely reply to all comments, right, Lazar?
Yes, it was my pleasure. It was my big pleasure. Thank you for inviting me. This is the first live stream I did, so I was super excited and it was really great. Thank you everyone for the support. I see the comments. Everyone said hello to everyone. So yeah. If you have any questions, write them down. We will answer them. No problem at all.
I would like to ask you, is it possible that we can also your presentation to to show on our wall?
Yes, of course.
Yeah?
You have my presentation.
Yes.
You're more than welcome to share it.
Yes, we will do it now because we have some technical troubles, and so we need to show everything what we wanted to show. Okay, so Hajar, thank you very much that you attended, and today we are not lucky, with all technical things what happened today, but anyway, so we are team and we are thankful for all efforts we did today. And Lazar, really, I think so that we will make next live stream maybe after a few months again,
Sure,
because
why not?
each month we have more and more discovered something, in our fields. And our students, they are amazing. They show great works, diamond works, and it means that we are on the right way. So thank you for everyone who watch us and just enjoy our live stream, and we will see us very soon again.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you so much.
invite.
Thank you so much, Master Lazar. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I had technical problems. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, bye, everyone. Bye-bye.